What's up, guys? It's me, Tiff, and I'm in New York City watching Sam Bankman-Fried's criminal trial in person. As I've stated, the trial will not be televised, so I've been going to court every single day, and I'll be sharing updates here on YouTube, on Twitter, on Substack, etc. So if you'd like to follow along, feel free to. If not, it's fine. Today, the CEO and founder of BlockFi, Zach Prince, testified against Sam Bankman-Fried. For those who aren't aware, BlockFi was a crypto lending platform, and Zach Prince testified that BlockFi was clear that they were a crypto lending platform, and customers understood that their crypto was being lent out so that they could earn interest on the funds they were holding on the platform. Zach Prince asserted that this was clear in their marketing, in their terms of service, everywhere. And I will say that I was once a customer of BlockFi, and it was very clear that they were lending out your crypto and giving you yield on the funds held in your BlockFi interest account. Thankfully, however, I moved all my assets out of BlockFi far before its collapse and into Celsius Network, so I am down 6 figures because of that. But anyway, Zach Prince certainly made a point in his testimony that BlockFi was very clear that they lent out customer assets, which is funny because FTX essentially ended up lending out their customer assets to Alameda Research, their sister trading firm. Sam Bankman-Fried has written this off as Alameda Research participating in FTX.com's margin program, and he's also claimed in conversations with me that the amount of money that was used was likely within the realm of customers who had margin trading toggled on, but that is yet to be proven, and Caroline Ellison has refuted this point, stating that the use of FTX customer funds was not done through the normal spot margin program. We covered this yesterday when talking about a secretly recorded audio that was played in court, so if you want to watch that, feel free to. But anyway, as a crypto lending platform, BlockFi began lending to Alameda Research in 2021, but later recalled their open-term loans in June of 2022. Zach Prince testified that their business arrangement ended when FTX and Alameda filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in November 2022, which he said led to BlockFi's bankruptcy later that month. By November 2022, FTX owed BlockFi $650 million in funds, which they obviously still have not repaid. Apparently, BlockFi also had $350 million on FTX's exchange, so they basically lost a total of $1.1 billion to FTX and Alameda's collapse. Apparently, in the summer of 2022, when Luna blew up, 3AC defaulted on their loans from BlockFi, leaving BlockFi sitting on losses. So back when Sam Bankman-Fried was being the white knight of crypto, FTX proposed a deal to sort of save BlockFi, which included a $400 million credit facility and a plan for FTX to acquire BlockFi in July 2023, which did not materialize. So from July to early November of 2022, BlockFi lent around $850 million to Alameda Research, presumably in part due to their business arrangement. Zach Prince testified that if he had known that Alameda Research was using FTX customer funds, he would not have extended credit because Alameda would have been insolvent and because that would be inappropriate. Then, when FTT token's price dropped in November, FTX's made-up token, BlockFi recalled some of their loans, but there were still $650 million in outstanding loans, and FTX posted Grayscale Trust and Robinhood shares as collateral. In case you don't follow this closely, Sam Bankman-Fried later tried to argue for the Robinhood shares, stating that they were his personal Robinhood shares because they were technically owned by a company called Emergent Fidelity, which Sam Bankman-Fried technically owned, because Sam wanted to use them for his legal fees. But he had also promised them to BlockFi as collateral, and arguably those Robinhood shares belong to the bankruptcy estates because they were purchased with loans from Alameda Research, which were technically FTX customer funds. So anyway, just wanted to add that brief little note for context for people who don't follow this so closely. As a result, Zach Prince claimed that BlockFi was essentially forced into bankruptcy because of Alameda and FTX's collapse, which checks out to me. Anyway, that was the end of his testimony, and today was actually a really short day. Judge Kaplan ended the day at 12:30 p.m., so there wasn't too much covered today, so this was a quick little video. I might make some additional videos in the next few days about what Sam Bankman-Fried has said to me about Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang, and the blame that Sam has placed on Caroline for FTX and Alameda's collapses. So stay tuned if you're remotely interested in hearing that. It is finally the weekend, so I won't be back in court until Monday. But in the meantime, do you guys have any questions? Is there anything you're wondering about this case or about Sam Bankman-Fried in general? I got a chance to interview Sam multiple times during his house arrest, so I think I got to know him pretty well, along with a lot of his potential defense. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask, then feel free to ask in the comments. I'll try to get back to them, or maybe I'll make a separate separate video answering some questions. By the way, I've also posted some excerpts from my conversations with Sam Bankman-Fried, as well as some snippets from his personal writings that he sent me over his house arrest. So if you're interested in seeing any of that, I've been posting it for my paid Twitter and my paid Substack subscribers. I'll likely be making more videos over the weekend, and we're back in court on Monday. So if you want to stay tuned, you can follow me on YouTube at Tiffany Fong, on Twitter at Tiffany Fong with 1 underscore, on Substack at tiffanyfong.substack.com, and on Instagram, I'm just Tiffany Fong. So I'll leave all my links in the description box, and I love you all very, very much, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye! By the way, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Aura. Aura is an identity theft and data security company that protects you from scammers and hackers by scanning the web and the dark web for your sensitive information like your passwords, your home address, your phone number, and alerts you immediately if it finds anything leaked out there and automatically requests removal for you. I actually use Aura and I pay for a monthly subscription to them, and Aura is actually offering my followers a 2-week free trial at aura.com/Tiffany or using this handy little QR code right here. I personally think it's worth checking out, even if just to see if any of your personal information has been leaked out there on the internet so that you can try to get it removed. So thank you, Aura, and I love you all so very much, and I will talk to you soon.